Hello everybody, my name is NT and welcome back to another episode of, what's this thing called? Radiant Historia. Last episode we got to the awakening, or the beginning, not the awakening, the beginning. And now Stock has to make a choice whether he stays with Special Intelligence with Heiss, or if he joins the new corps with Rosh as commanding leader and becomes second in command. So, this is where our history officially breaks off into two branches. And this will decide how the game is going to be played out. Right now, which decision you choose, you'll be able to go see what the other timeline is, you know, later. So don't feel like... What the heck? There we go. Don't feel like this is like a one and done deal. So just choose whatever you want to begin with, honestly. The first time I went with Rosh, and this time I'm going to go with, what's it called? Heiss. Because we did see that we had a future vision that we killed Rosh, and I feel like if we're with him, that might happen if we're too close to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Heiss, so that way I can distance myself from Rosh, so I don't have to kill him. Hopefully that works. I'm gonna stay under Heiss. Sorry, bro. Is that really what I should do? Rosh, sorry, but I'm gonna continue working under Heiss. I see. I'm disappointed, but it's your choice. To be honest, I could really have used your support. I really want you on my team, Stock. But if that's the path you choose, I'll respect your decision. Good luck, buddy. I'll be waiting for your return. Actually, before we go to Heiss, we actually have go to floor 2 right now. You must be Stock. This way, please. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to go to floor 3, not floor 2. Dang it. I've been waiting for you, Stock. What's the matter? You look like there's something on your mind. It's nothing. Ah, alright then. To business! The job this time is to apprehend a certain person. You're still convalescing, but it should not be a challenge. A certain person, eh? Who are we talking about? His name is Vlad. He's a leader of a rebel faction who opposes the Prophet Noah. A rebel faction? General Hugo requested this, didn't he? Everyone in Alistel is at the beck and call of the Prophet. Ha! A man in my position has nothing to say about that. But it's true. Faith in the Prophet Noah is the fuel that drives this nation. We can ill afford to condone anyone who'd throw a wrench into the works. Does that not satisfy you? No, that's fine. Tell me more about this Vlad. We haven't found out what he looks like yet, but we do know something of his movements. Set some bait, have you? They're nothing special, as rebel factions go. From what I've heard, there's a similar resistance in Grenorg. Theirs seems to be giving them a great deal of trouble. Ours, on the other hand, possesses a little threat. They fall quickly into our traps. So where am I headed? Start at the item store in the first ward. The owner there is one of my informants. Find out anything he knows about Vlad, and take whatever measures you deem appropriate. You want me to capture him, not kill him. They mean very little in the greater scheme of things, but we can learn much from them. Understood? I'll begin at once. Wait, take this with you. Obtain 500G! Yo, what up? What's this for? Rumor has it that Vlad is quite resourceful. You need that money to prepare yourself when you stop by the item shop. This isn't much, but it's surely better than nothing. Expectant assignment has been added as a special event. Expectant. There we go. Finally got it right. Yeah, I know it's Heiss's room. Anyway, let's go to the 3rd floor, like I did originally. There's a save point up here. This is I don't know. That might be Raoul's room, or that might be Hugo. think that one's Hugo because this is Ro. Anyway, let's get a move on, I suppose. So like he said, let's go grab some items and stuff. Now that we have monies. Alright, so this one raises my attack by 2 and magic by 3, but this one raises my attack by 4. Stock doesn't really have any magic right now. Oh, this is raising my defense though. Defense. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the bronze mail. And, I do have enough for this. Why not? I'll get it. Sell. So, a lot of characters in this game can reuse, items and stuff. So, I know it's tempting to sell your stuff right away, but I'd recommend holding off on selling your old equipment, because once you get different party members, you can just give your equipment to them. Okay. Nothing here. Here. So there's some things you can do. I'm trying to see what I can do now. Because now that we have the Historia, or the... No, still nothing yet. I'm gonna start accepting quests soon. Is what I was trying to say. Item shop. There's nobody here. Oh. A swordsman in red. You must be stopped. Heist told me to come around. And here I am. Tell me all you know about Vlad, and I'll take it from here. Vlad should soon show his face at the bar in the 2nd Ward. How will I know him? Oh, he's hard to miss. He always wears a robe. In this weather, I doubt the bar would have many patrons. Once he shows up, you should be able to spot him right away. Alright, I'll be on the lookout for a robed man. I'll let the bartender know the plan. He's supposed to supply Vlad with false information. When you see him, make contact with the bartender. The rest is up to you. Got it. Thanks. What, leaving so soon? You seem a mite twitchy. This is an item shop. Why not buy something while you're here? In fact, I believe Heist specifically mentioned the swordsman in red would spend a little cash. Oh my gosh. I don't really need to buy anything, but whatever. I'll buy anti-poison. Is that how you bribe the guy to do it? So now I would come by and spend cash. Come, future soldiers. Alistair will need your strength. Alright, so actually we saw that it was updated, so let's have a look. Specint assignment. Stock decides to stay at Specint. Heist now orders Stock to acquire intel from the item shop so Stock can capture Vlad. And Stock learns that Vlad will appear in the bar. So as you continue quests or storylines, they'll update on your White Chronicles, so you can go back and double check it. Which is really nice, so if you haven't played the game recently, you had to take a break for whatever reason, you can go back and just check the White Chronicle to see where you left off. Or you'll be bouncing all around this game, doing a bunch of different quests at once, so you can always go back and just read the little node to figure out what you're supposed to do for that quest, which is really nice. It helps keep track of everything you're doing in this game, and still have it be connected to lore, which is great. Barkeep, I'm here for the goods. What goods are these? The offering to the prophet. Ah, yes, that. I have it right over here. Sorry to trouble you, barkeep. Make sure you don't open that until you get back home. Absolutely. Until next time, then. By all means, come again. So that's him. Amateurs. No subtlety at all. Better not make a scene in here. I'll do this outside. Confrontation. Something you need, friend? Are you Vlad? Whoa, okay. What's it to you if I am? I'm to bring you in. Ah, I wonder why you're dressed differently than your average soldier. You're Specint's hatchet man. Dedicated to your work, I see. Shut up. Don't you ever get to wondering? Take the Prophet Noah's guidance, and General Hugo still giving the people the truth? It's been 5 years since the Prophet's been seen in public. What's he been doing with himself? I couldn't care less. My mission is to apprehend you, and that's what I intend to do. Such obedience. I'm like a lapdog rather than a rat terrier. If there's one thing I hate about dogs like you, it's the blind loyalty. I told you once to shut up. And if I don't? Shwing! The dog shows his teeth! Sorry, but I won't be hounded to my grave. Bumpa-dumpa, we're fighting in the middle of the street. He's got 2 daggers, but I've got a sword. And then we switch off every other turn, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, also I guess I can explain this. So, just like, what's it called? Dungeon crawling RPGs like Etrian Odyssey and, I don't know, 7th Dragon, I don't know what other games have it. Darkest Dungeon. Lines do matter. So if they're in the front row, they'll take, more damage, but you'll do more attack. And if you're in the back row, you do, less damage, I believe? They do less damage, but they do, they take less damage and deal less damage, right? Yeah. So if you're fighting like a person like this or one-on-one or whatever, you can try to push them back to the back row so that they do the least amount. And sometimes they'll even waste their turn by trying to get back up to the front row, but you can just push them all the way back again. So if you're having trouble with a fight, try doing that. It lessens the blow just a little bit. But I mean, anything helps. Vlad the Spy. Oh gosh, a first aid kit. Nice. Damn it, I can't believe I let the mongrel get the better of me. But I swear the Prophet will be... Yeah, that's enough out of you. You can shoot your mouth off in an interrogation cell. That was amazing, Stock. I never had guessed you were still on the mend. If you can handle a sword that well, you should have no problem getting back to work. You were here? We were called as backup in case anything happened. But you handled it yourself, just fine. We'll be waiting back at Heiss's office. Alright, I'll see you there. Expected assignment has been revised. Let's read that real quick. I probably won't read every single one, but maybe for story. Who knows? Let's see. Stock successfully subdued and arrested Vlad outside the bar. Now he must report back to Heiss. Alright, let's go do that then. There you are, Stock. Heiss is waiting in his office. That was a marvelous display you put on. So what did we manage to wring from him? Yes, you should know. They were hatching a plot to plunder the army's supply of explosives. The shipment was originally meant to use for Alma Mine. I assume they have less savory intentions for the explosives. Well, the rebels are weak and few in numbers. We can easily foil their plots before they start. The real problem here is if the explosives don't reach Alma Mine. If the explosives don't reach their destination in time, the repercussions would be severe. That's it in a nutshell. So, am I tasked with preventing the heist? The heist? No, I already have an agent dealing with that. I had a more delicate mission in mind for you. Tell me more. I won't mince words here. This mission stands a chance of putting an end to a long war against the Grenorg. There's no one else I can trust with such a vital mission. No one but you, Stock. What's the objective? You will begin by heading to Grenorg. More than that, I can't say now. The situation changes hourly. Once the final order is given, you'll be contacted on site. It may seem like a roundabout way of doing things, but such are the difficulties of the mission. Very well. To start, you'll have to update yourself with the current best way to enter Gnorg territory. To that end, you'll liaise with our border contact at Lasville Hills. He's on another mission on the Alma Mine now, but he'll come to Lasville Hills when he's done. If it's a simple border crossing, should we just pass through the Sand Fortress? I don't see the need to pick up any special intel for that. And if I told you that the Sand Fortress was on the verge of being recaptured by the enemy? Is it really? It's an old story now with any border stronghold. We capture it, the enemy takes it back, we reclaim it, again, an endless cycle. Control of the Sand Fortress is too fluid to be reliable for this mission. Control of the Sand Fortress. Hence the need for the most current information. I see. You'll rendezvous with the contact under the bridge at Lasville Hills. Wait there. He'll come to you. Alright. Oh, and I said this earlier when we met in the medical facility. But you'll have those two alongside as your subordinates for this mission again. It's a difficult mission, and you'll need to work together to accomplish it. Looks like we're in the same boat again, Stock. Let's make this another success. Hopefully. Sounds good. We'll wait for you outside the castle. Please excuse us, Heiss. I'll be expecting as much from you as I did before. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations, sir. I suspect in the course of your mission, you'll learn the truth about this continent. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, excuse me? Is gathering info on one of that on our objectives? No, but it'd be hardly a waste of your time to find out. I suspect once you know, you'll feel that it was better for you to have discovered it. So that's something to look forward to. That will be all. Prepare yourselves first, and then head to the bridge at Lasville Hills. Understood. Top secret mission has been added as an event. Dude, that's... There's some weird stuff going on. Anyway, they're part of my team yet? No. I wanted to give them, items. Oh, there he is. I heard you go into Gnorg. Aren't you pushing your luck a little too far with this one? It's the heart of the enemy's territory, for goodness' sake. I know the risks. No, I don't think you do. Remember who's headquartered there. Queen Protea's two personal attendants, major figures in Gnorg's military. Diaz and Sylvan, right? Right. On one hand, you have the Court Knight Diaz, the most active in the Gnorg army. And on the other hand, the Scholar Sylvan with an iron grip on their parliament. Plus, Palomity is the executioner, Diaz's right-hand man. He's supposed to be there too. Going to Gnorg is putting yourself amongst the wolves. Nobody would ever do that unless they were willing to throw their life away. Yeah, we're going to the heart of enemy territory. That's not the best idea. I won't necessarily come into direct conflict with him, but there's no way to guarantee that. If you were to be found out, not even you could wiggle your way free of that. Rosh, this is hardly the first time, the first dangerous mission I've taken. And I've never gone about any of them intending to go on getting myself killed. Can you promise me you won't become another casualty of this damned war? Don't make promises you can't keep. Stock, come on. How long are you going to keep working for Heiss? I don't know what's gotten into him. He's been at odds with the army all the time lately. I worry sometimes that he's just using you. Do yourself a favor, man. Come back to the army. Let's work together, just like we used to. I'm sorry, Rosh. I've already made my decision to go with Heiss. Even if Heiss is using me, it's still my call to make, not yours. Besides, it's all the same to me if I'm working for the army or for a Specint. I'll do whatever job comes down for me if it's for the sake of Alistel. That's all. Even if it leads to your death? Rosh, why are you so hung up on that? You're a soldier. You know as well as I do that we're in, what we were in for when we signed up. Right, of course, but it's been barely any time at all since you nearly died at Lasville Hills. I sensed death stink on you, and my premonition almost came true. Maybe this time it really will. Little does Rosh know that his premonition was right. Damn it! I'm trying as hard as I can, and you... Don't, Rosh. Sonia, I don't mean to be rude, but stay out of this. This is between us two. Well, from my perspective, you seem to be projecting your worries onto him. Ugh, you always seem to know just where to hit where it hurts. That's a woman for you. I'm worried about stock too, but... Hey, I wasn't done with you. I'm touched by your concern, but I'm not planning to treat this as a suicide mission. I'm just doing what's necessary for my country. So, that's the last words as far as you're concerned, huh? I'm gonna hold you to that. Feel free. Honestly, why do we put ourselves on the line like this for the sake of the job? Because that's the only way there is. For you and for him. That's tough. They're both fighting for Alistel, but in different ways, and it's kind of tearing their friendship apart. You've returned, Stock. You have chosen a path which diverges from your friends, but your paths will cross someday. I'm certain of it. Now, let us add a new chapter to the White Chronicle. By advancing the story, new chapters will appear in the White Chronicle. Select Continue if you'd like to proceed to the next chapter. So actually, if you wanted to right now, you could go back to the beginning and then take Rosh's route if you wanted to right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and stay on this one. Specint assignment, top secret mission. Heist tells Stock that his next mission will send him into Grenorg. He will be behind enemy lines. Stock must meet an informant under the bridge at Louseville Hills for new intel. I guess this is a good enough place as any to stop it. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more of Stock's adventure with the White Chronicle, then please subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.